Hello friends, it's Crypto Kraut, and today we've got a special video. I want to talk about a strategy for yield farming that is involving BoringDAO, and the reason why this is not prominently featured on Donkey Finance. I've got a few videos about Donkey Finance here on my channel because they are great for yield farming, especially for beginners. And this strategy is a little bit more complicated. So that is one of the reasons why it is not really suitable for Donkey Finance as it is. It runs on Ethereum and it is a little bit costly to get into or to compound your earnings, but we'll have a look at that, how we can mitigate cost and how to get the most out of it. So the website I'm talking about here is BoringDAO. I'll just read out what they're doing. BoringDAO deploys a series of decentralized bridges or tunnels, which allow you to safely move your Bitcoin and other crypto assets between Ethereum and different blockchains to maximize utilization rate of crypto assets in DeFi world. Sounds good. Let's launch it up. Okay, so if you're going to the dashboard here, we are presented with a lot of confusing stuff. We can mint, we can farm, we can barter. Yeah, so let's go to the farm page first to show off that this is definitely worthwhile to get into. So we can see that they are offering different farms here. We've got OBTC, LTC, Doge, and we also got Ethereum and a bunch of stable coins. The rates for Bitcoin, LTC, and Doge are quite amazing. I'm not aware that anybody is offering rates like that. Usually for Bitcoin, you get like 4 to 8% if you're really lucky. Same goes for Doge, as far as I'm aware at least. And then we've got the stable coins, which are usually ranging in the 10 to 12%. On Donkey Finance, it can go up to 65%. And with boosted APY, I think it is more interesting to farm stablecoins on Donkey Finance, just for the reason that the APY is higher. It is on Binance Smart Chain or Avalanche, so transaction fees are not a concern. But they are here in this case. So we'll rule that out. And the only interesting thing left for us then is this. So if you're either having Bitcoin, LTC, or Doge, this is definitely worthwhile. So we can do two things here to get OBTC, OLTC, or Doge. One would be that we tunnel our existing Doge through BoringDAO into Doge. We'll have a look how that works. So we want to go to the mint page. We'll go with Dogecoin. And as you can tell now, it will ask for quite some money. Otherwise, if we're just trying to do 200 Dogecoin, yeah, it will tell us that the minimum is 20,000. Okay, so here it is telling us that the boring tokens we obtain for minting is twice the minting fee. Now, this is somehow a little bit weird because the minting fee, oh, okay. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, but the network fee is somewhat high. There are times when you can actually make money by minting. Well, basically, you're turning your Doge into Doge, and then you reward the process. And if the minting and network fees are in your favor, you can make a little bit of money here. Okay, so the other option would be because this is a little bit, well, it is not really complicated. Don't get shied away by this text. I'll just briefly go over it. So you need a wallet on your smartphone that is able to add the OP return string. This is basic. You just enter your Ethereum address in this field and you're good to go. So basically, what you're doing is you're sending your Doge to BoringDAO and you enter your Ethereum address here in the field for OP return, and that's how your Doge will arrive in your wallet. Now, this is of course a little bit costly, as we could tell. You need a lot of Doge, and it also comes with a hefty fee for the network. So what other option do we got? And that would of course be Uniswap. So Uniswap is the main automated market maker on the Ethereum network. Of course, you can use 1inch, Paraswap, whatever, or just Uniswap, doesn't matter. So here we can just look for BTC or Doge, and it will appear here already. We don't need to enter a contract address, and then we can just buy the Dogecoin or the BTC or LTC. It usually is at a conversion rate of 1-to-1. Okay, so let's assume that we got our hands on some Doge. Now, if we go to the farm, we can stake it down here for an APY of 124%, which is quite amazing. Now, if you were to just to show off the fees, because that is the thing you have to bear in mind here. If you were to approve this, it is already $40. Now, if you were to deposit Doge into this, it will probably be twice that amount. So yeah, getting into this, probably $100, and doing the swap on Uniswap, probably 50 to $100 as well. And then, of course, if you want to harvest your rewards that will accrue here, you just click this field. It is not available for me to click right now. And then you have to claim them. It's going to come with another hefty fee, but let's have a look at what we should do with the boring tokens that we receive. And that would be that we pledge them to a tunnel. So just to go over it briefly again, we took Doge and converted it into Doge. Alternatively, we just bought it on Uniswap. We deposited it into the Wild Wild West farm, which is a very fitting name for this. And then we are earning boring tokens, which we should pledge to the tunnel. So we click here and we can select one of these three. So let's just have a look here. Okay, LTC has the highest APR, so we'll go naturally with that. Okay, cool. Another complicating window here. So this is probably the reason why the TVL on this is so low and the APR is so high, because this UI is just god-awful and you just want to close the page by looking at it. Lots of information, but no worries. It's rather simple. So let's assume we earn some boring tokens. 999. Cool. So we can pledge them here, approve. We're just going to pay another $30. And yeah, we're going to pledge them. It's going to be roughly twice the amount. And then we are receiving boring tokens that are just accruing through the APR. And whenever somebody is converting LTC into OLTC, we are getting a cut in proportion to our stake in the entire tunnel pledge thing that we are looking at here. So yeah, this is how it works. The best strategy, again, is probably to just buy Doge, LTC, BTC on Uniswap or any other automated market maker, then put it in there, and yeah, then you are probably best advised to just keep it running a long time, because the fees make it rather unviable to compound daily or weekly, probably, unless you're playing with millions. But if that is the case, you will instantly ruin the APR in these farms. So yeah, that is something to pay attention to. So when is this a good idea? How much money should you bring to the table? I would say if you're starting out with something like $7,500, it's probably worth it. Anything above that is probably very well worth it. Because again, if you are having Dogecoin, which is probably a very bad idea, what the fuck are you doing? Well, at least you can earn 124% here in BoringDAO. Same goes for BTC, LTC, and all the other things listed in here. So yeah, this is a rather weird and complicated farm. High APR, high fees, low TVL. But yeah, this has been requested, and I've been personally using this farm. Like I got a big chunk of my capital in there, but I'm seldomly harvesting because, oh man, these fees are really something. Okay, yeah, so this is how you farm on BoringDAO on the Ethereum network. best advised if you're already having Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Doge. Sorry, Doge. Okay, so yeah, if there's anything left unanswered or you got any more questions, please do let me know. Drop by in the Telegram, that would be cool. And yeah, have a good day. Thanks for watching.